guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about the powers that be going after Mr. Dave Chapelle, honey. But the question is, will they be successful this time around? We know the powers that be normally get what they want. They are accustomed to getting what they want, especially when it comes to against someone that is of color. They normally get what they want. But a lot is going on. The world is changing. So it's going to be really interesting to see if Jonathan Greenblatt and that other man is able to cancel Mr. Dave Chapelle following his SNL monologue. Let's talk about it. But Dave, you know what? I was hoping that Dave would observe what Ye is doing because, guys, there are so many things that I know that Ye is doing that I cannot talk about it because I don't want to give the media any hints. Do y'all see how Ye displayed the tickets for his concert but not make them available? Because he wanted his fans to know that I'm not tricking you all. It's just that you all are going to have to be patient for me, right? Because he wanted people to know that, the media is messy, and he reported that he was having the show, and people may not believe that he was having the show, right? So what he did, he ensured that he gave the instructions to put up the ticket so that they can see the tickets are there, but it's just that the tickets weren't live, so you couldn't buy them. And if you all remember that video that I did yesterday, and I said to you all, I know what Ye is doing. Ye is not shopping for a producer for his album. Ye knows how his album will be launched, but he's not ready because there are a few things that I was able to identify, discover, and been advised of. And I didn't want to say it out in the open because the media is a hot goddamn mess when it comes to Ye, right? And we all know that the media is very unfair, very brutal when it comes to him. And I said, you know what? I'm going to keep what I know away from the media. And I'm still like hell going to keep it away from the media, right? I'm going to keep that shit to myself because the media, we know they don't like him, right? So when I heard that Dave Chapelle was going to do the SNL monologue, I said, you know what? I know Dave Chapelle was going to talk about what is going on in Palestine and Gaza, but I know that he's going to do it in the sense like what Pete Davidson did, because Pete Davidson, spoke about the kids that were being affected and him being a child who had to witness 9/11 and losing his father. People were offended. Pete didn't take a side. Pete did not take a side, but people were offended. And I'm saying, oh my God, Dave Chapelle is someone who is strong in his delivery and very much unapologetic. So I know there would have been backlash against Dave Chapelle. And I said, you know what? The black community is going to stand up this time around behind Dave Chapelle, and they're going to stand up no more than ever. And lo and behold, exactly what I said is what is going on. Because after Dave Chapelle did the SNL monologue, there was a moment in it where we spoke about the ethnic cleansing that is going on down there in Gaza, Israel. He wasn't taking any side, right? But then he moved on to, joking about Kanye West, Herschel Walker, Donald Trump, Kyrie Irving, and the Jewish community were not having it, honey. They booed him, they walked out, and they ran to daddy, Jonathan Greenblatt. I'm not talking the grandpa. Ari Emanuel is the grandpa. Jonathan Greenblatt is the daddy, okay? Now, Jonathan Greenblatt, he is the CEO of the ADL. I don't know why ADL is called the ADL because like hell they need to change their name. You cannot be an anti-defamation league that only represents one community. It's giving false pretender. And I'm not the only person who said it. And Jonathan Greenblatt made it clear on, his interview with Charlemagne the God when he gave that sassy ass attitude and said to Charlemagne, by the way, up in Charlemagne's face, right? By the way, the ADL was created to protect the Jewish community. But that's the thing, change the name so people have a clear understanding. Because when you say you are the anti defamation league, add the Jewish community to it, because people are looking for you to come out and protect the other communities from racism, anti-Semitism, and the list goes on. But the truth is, they only protect the Jewish community, and they said that they are a non-profit organization, which was proven to be a huge lie as well. So, like, at this point, I don't even know what's going on with the ADL, to be very honest, right? But, Daddy Jonathan Greenblatt came out and he called out SNL for popularizing anti-Semitism after Dave Chappelle's SNL monologue. So y'all know that social media has been waiting for something to happen to go off, because people have been watching celebrities posting just general stuff, and they had to delete their post and apologize. Do you know that the celebrities in Hollywood cannot even use the word they, like THEY anymore? They can't. The Jewish community has claimed that they is you making threats to them. The LGBTQ community says they belongs to them. Like, it's a hot mess. To know that we've come this far, we haven't gone anywhere. It's like we're just stuck. Like, it's like termites is just eating at our brains, because where's the development as, humanity, if we can't have proper communication or dialogue? Because isn't that redundant and retarded that if you use the word they, the LGBTQ may think you're, coming after them? And then you have the Jewish community. Well, not everyone, because I realize that, they're two different Jewish community, right? Well, I'm going to leave that at there. So, after Mr. Daddy Jonathan Greenblatt, came out and, called out SNL, social media was like, so you're telling me that the Jewish community was okay with all the black jokes that Dave Chappelle was going on with during his SNL monologue? They were laughing and enjoying all the black jokes against black people. But when it came to the jokes against them, they were offended. And now you want to have this man canceled? And social media is standing 10 toes down behind Dave Chappelle, saying Dave Chappelle didn't do anything wrong, because you can't joke about something that happened and then you're labeling the person as anti-Semitic for joking about something that you all did to someone. Because Dave Chappelle was joking about, how Kanye was canceled. Donald Trump cannot be canceled, but Donald Trump has said far worse than Ye and Kyrie, right? And now they want to cancel Dave Chappelle for that. Like, make it make sense. So social media is over there going off at this point. And we know that when it comes to, the ADL, they're not going to stop here with Dave Chappelle. They're going to want money, because let me tell you something, honey. The ADL, they love money. They love money more than anything else. And once you slip, the first thing they're like, give me my money, show me my money, But I will laugh about this, but it's not funny. I believe that we need to do better. I believe that resource, information, education, and technology has come too far for us to be acting so stupid. I believe that I see animals displaying more intelligence than human beings, and it's really sad to see that animals are displaying more intelligence than us humans. It's really sad to see. It's really sad that, it is okay for Dave Chappelle to joke about the black community and everyone enjoyed that joke. But when it came to him joking about the Jewish community, it was not okay. So I believe that, the black community needs their ADL team as well. I believe the white community needs their ADL group as well. I believe every community deserves their ADL group, and let's all be a sensitive world where we all go into dum dum state and never ever talk again, never say anything. Because if we're being real, and this is not even funny, if we're being real, if the Jewish community believes that they is seen as a threat to them, if the LGBTQ community sees they as a threat to them, and everyone else creates a community to protect them, we won't be able to use words, right? So let's all be dumb, because I mean, why the heck not? Why the heck not be dumb at this point? Because I think that there should always be room for healthy debates, healthy conversations. But to be quick to call out everything, come on. I mean, you're telling us that women should have been canceling people all along, because for the past year, women have been insulted, women have been thrown under the bus, women have been disrespected, and everyone, every member of the LGBTQ community, well, most of them, not everyone, if I say everyone, that would be unwarrantedly exaggerating things, because the amount of insults that has been thrown at women for the past couple of years, it means that us women, we have been allowing people to get away with too much, and we should take a few pages out of the Jewish community book, and we should start come together, form our organizations that protects us, and cancel these other people. We should be able to do that in our protection. And I think we should. Ugh, ugh. Like, this is just too much. It is just way too much. I'm happy that I was born in the time when I could watch movies like White Chicks. Can you imagine if a White Chicks is released now? The world is canceled. Like, what about comedy, right? Comedy can no longer exist. Entertainment is dying. And it's not even because of something that even makes sense, to be honest. These things are not making any sense. And when it comes to the point where Candace Owens is saying, everyone is now racist and everyone is now anti-Semitic because people cannot talk without being labeled as anti-Semitic, it's true. Candace Owens is not telling any lie. She's disgusted by it, and she's disgusted that, you know, we can do better and there's no discussion for us to do better. And it's true. It's really disgusting. But I want to see how this plays out with Dave Chappelle. I want to see what happens to Mr. Dave Chappelle career. I want to see if he's going to have to go through any of those steps that were given to Kyrie, and if Dave Chappelle or the SNL has to pay any money to ADL, and if so, how much money will they have to give to the ADL? I cannot wait to see, how this plays out. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts? Because this is just so, like, it is unpleasant. Let's leave it at that. Definitely unpleasant. And it is just unfortunate at the same time. But let's hear your thoughts and give your girl some love. See you all later. Bye, guys.